So our bow thruster is broken. We tried to leave Maramu. All we got was a whirring spin and weep, and I was like, there's nothing down there. So anyway, I got dug through the boat and I found a receipt for a bunch of parts here that had been ordered back in 2003. This stuff looks like it needs to be put on. This is like an upgrade, a reinforcement. Then we were sailing Gibraltar and we started taking on water. I mean, like a significant amount of water. And I got up in the front and I could see the water was coming up around the seals in the bow thruster. So I called Amel in Mediterranean. They were very nice. I said, oh, we need to send you the service kit. So they did, and the service kit has got, this is the washer that goes around the shaft. These are neoprene. There's 3 of these. They sent me this, which looks like the bow thruster removal kit, which is basically 4 bolts and a hose clamp. So, and then I also ordered another replacement prop. These things are designed, they're made of plastic, and they're designed so if you get a rope wrapped around this thing, it'll just break the screws instead of breaking the entire motor and ripping it off the bottom of the boat, which would be bad. Say, I'm going to do it at the slip. In order to do that, this sex toy, you need to have a dude that hooks onto the bow thruster, and then you tie the rope onto it, and then you can drop the bow thruster out the bottom of the boat and grab it with a boat hook. At least that's the theory. I've never done this. This was a hose clamp that was at the top that was covering the screws that I'm supposed to take off. All of a sudden I'm getting a little bit discouraged because I'm seeing it's like all rusted up and everything. Don't jump the gun. I got to remove now these hex bolts that are in here. Hold the shaft up into the motor. So when I take those out, this shaft is going to slide down, which is why we have this one on there. So I got to go get a wrench for this. So we gotta take these hex bolts out of here. It's like no size known to man. What the hell? No, it's a 6. Oof. Okay, so first thing we gotta do, they say, I got the instructions right here. And let's see, if you don't have these instructions, I think that's what you need to have. Amel sent me these, I don't know where they are online. But it says to tie Jubilee clip around the shaft here. Oh god. Oh, that's harder than it looks. Okay. Those are kind of rested in place now. Life in the slow lane. Oh yeah, these rusted up, junky old.
Ooh.
I think we're going to be in trouble here, folks. Quite as bad, but still in the same league. What was the guy's name? Reed from Fantastic Four.
Oh, Reed Richards.
Reed Richards. I'm going to do my Reed Richards here and bend around, and then I'm going to use my psychic abilities to find the bolt. You have to do a Reed Richards and a, what was the girl from X-Men?
I think that was Jean Grey.
Jean Grey. I got Jean Grey mixed with a little Reed Richards to find the bolt in the back that I can't see or reach. Okay, perfect. So I'm just going to sit here all day. I've been working on the bow thruster. This old piece of... Then the next thing is you drop a tool and it goes way down in the absolute farthest part of the bilge. That's, Then you need the Incredible Hulk to actually unscrew the rest of the screw. I don't know, I'm sure torch is going to come into play there at some point. Doesn't this look like fun? Isn't this what you want to do on your boat? Oh boy, let's change the bow thruster. This will be awesome. Wait a minute, something's loose. I really do. Ta-da! Cut! Okay, so that's the last bolt. Now this thing's supposed to just fall down, I guess. Huh. I think it's rusted solid. It ain't coming out. So, I don't know what to do here. Maybe spray it full of goop, WD-40, and spray the crap out of it, and give it a good bath. Wait a day and come back tomorrow. kind of afraid it's going to let go and I'm going to break my arm. I mean, I'm looking at the bottom of this thing, it just looks like a rusted piece of junk. I mean, wow. I wonder what it's supposed to look like when it comes down. Maybe there's a picture here of what it looks like when it comes out that would show us how beautiful and clean it is. They show you in the factory.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, there's a picture. It looks...
Nothing like that.
Let's get some WD-40 and spray it. And this is 2018, and this was built in '94, so 24 years ago. That's a lot of years of being near the sea. It's all corroded. I can't get the shaft to come down. Sprayed it with our trusty WD-40 in all the little bolt holes and along the bottom. And I'm just going to leave it for 24 hours. Meanwhile, I got to get online. And now it's time to start really reading through all the Amel user group, Yahoo groups, emails about bow thrusters and see if anyone else has tried to get this off and then had it rusted up and couldn't get it out. 490 of these boats out there. I'm sure there's lots of more people that are going to try and do this that are going to run into a similar problem. It's all rusted up. The best part about having an Amel is the Amel community. I mean, I don't know of any other boat where you can get online, ask a question, and there are hundreds of people who've done exactly what you've done on exactly the same boat and have an answer for you. And I just want to do a shout out to Mark Erdos from Cream Puff, who helped me solve my bow thruster problem. So the shaft is rusted solid, and I'm like, I got online and said, guys, what do you do? I mean, and Mark comes back with a link to a picture that says there's this tool you can get. It looks just like this one, and basically these bolts come out and this thing comes apart, goes around the shaft, then you can tighten up these bolts onto the bottom of the motor and pops the thing out. Another shout out to Pablo, my local metal man. I showed him a picture of this and he measured and he goes, oh yeah, I can go make one of those in my shop. And he made this overnight. I'm just like, wow. That's crazy.
Hello.
All right, everybody, this is Pablo. He's the guy who made the piece for the bow thruster remover. So if you guys need someone in Ginesta, man, this is the guy. So let's give this a try and see what happens. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get this tool to work here. Of course, I've got my hose clamps on down below there, so should it decide just instantaneously to like come loose and go away, it won't fall out the bottom of the boat. That dude goes in there. Bolts, please. All right. This is the rig, and it bolts around the tube. You turn the bolts in from there. So I have got this thing all the way tightened down, man. That one, I turn it like just an eighth of a turn, just that much at a time. After I get those tightened down, a couple of rounds, I get in here with my hammer and I play a little music. And my theory here is that banging not very hard, but lots of little bangs is better. I do it over there, and I do it over here for a different angle, and I do it there, and I do it on the tube. It's like I got a little gap forming in there, but I'm not sure. I think that gap is from the collar sliding down. Man, that thing is not moving. I don't think I've made any progress. Okay, seriously, this thing is not, the collar was sliding down. So I'm gonna put these suckers on there this time. And there, I've got it butted all the way up against the top. The only thing that can move now is the damn shaft. All right, not taking any prisoners now, man. That's it, we're done. This is war now. That one is coming on. I don't know, man. So far, knuckle busters 0. I think this one we're getting a little bit more action. Get a little more satisfaction. Okay, I got leg cramp. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. I don't know, man. isn't that special? What the hell's happening here? It's a lot of work. Aziz, light. Oh, it doesn't look like it's moved at all. Okay, go for the tap, tap, tap method in time. This thing, whoop, almost dropped again. Oh, no! Oh, okay, that's it. I think this thing's gonna come right out because, I don't know, this is tedious. Okay, I'm gonna get a rag and wipe this WD-40 off everything. It's like trying to catch a greased pig. Oh, I think it's moving. It is. It's moving up there. I can see it. Act. Oh, of course. I don't think it's budged. I think it's actually pushing the collar down the shaft. Well, I got some pressure on there. Maybe if I bang on it with a hammer, maybe that'll make a difference. Maybe I'm just getting impatient. Oh, maybe. It's gonna bite tooth and nail all the way out because it wants to see me drop my tool again. Let's make him drop his tool again, haha. Then he'll have to take the boards out again and go hunting for his tool. I don't know, man. I think it's working, but I can't really tell because I'm an old guy and I don't have my bifocals on and I can't see what the heck is happening. Can you see? I don't know. Oh, crank. Good thing I'm not getting paid by the hour. This has not moved at all. Okay then. More hammer. Oh my God. But I think it's the hammering that's making the difference here. I don't think the bolts are doing much of anything. Fractions of an inch. I'm afraid this is one where the be gentle and kind and be patient only went so far. And the hammer technique is what's doing it. Get a little bit more of a gap in there. You guys want to know how tight I put these on? How about... Oh, fuck. Too tight. It's moving! Slightly more aggressive. Thought it was coming, but it's not. Things you don't want to do in the fine maintenance of your fine Amel boat. Out of it with a hammer. Oh, okay, forget it. No, it's not moving. Is it? Oh God, this is like terrible. Oh wait, I think we got a millimeter out of that one. Okay, we will now demonstrate the proper technique for removing an incredibly freaking rusted, jammed up, seized, corroded bow thruster foot. Okay, here we go. Bastard! No, it's fighting every millimeter all the way out. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. It's actually started to come out. I look through the hole and I can see new stuff. It's working. I've been trying to unscrew this for 5 hours. Wow. Oh, wait, I think it's moving. I saw a great birthday card on Facebook today. It said, "It's your birthday and I was going to make you a rum cake, but now it's just a cake. And I'm drunk." Oh, come on. Seriously? Somebody shoot me. Something. It's almost all the way out. Oh, look at this. It's going! This is exciting, isn't this? This is some exciting footage. Oh! Guess what? Nice. Okay. It's out. Whoo-wee! That collar tool had such a perfectly tight fit at 60 millimeters around there that even though I was banging on it a lot, you know, it wouldn't cause any damage to the tube because it was such a tight fit. I'm gonna put this guy on and tighten him up, and then I guess I have to put a piece of tape around there so that it'll fit through the seal that's down there. Okay, first problem is this thing has to go really low because I need another 3 centimeters to get that to go on there. So now I got to redo it and to make that thing fit. All right, I had to make 2 custom screws to fit on this thing, the Amel tool where you're going to drop the bow thruster out. So here it goes, man. I'm about to go for it. Here we go. I'm about ready to drop my bow thruster out of the boat, and I hope I can get it back. I hope I haven't forgotten anything. I'm gonna remove the only thing keeping my bow thruster from going to the bottom of the marina. All right. There's now nothing standing between the bow thruster falling out and the bottom of the marina. It doesn't want to go very easily. Oh, it just went. Hey, look, I can see ocean down there. Okay, well, there it goes. Oh, it's on the bottom. Okay. Well, I could just leave it like that. I guess it's laying down on its side. I don't suppose that's a problem. Time to go get a boat hook and see if I can get my freaking bow thruster back. Okay. So the bow thruster's out. And this is what was in there for oil. Oof, nasty. And there's what's left of my bow thruster. So got a new prop, gonna put it on there. Okay, Erin is painting our buoy, our anchor buoy, and I said it should be kind of red. She turned it into an art project, which is fantastic. So what was your motivation here?
Well, I'm just
doing, look at that,
like,
has intention right on there.
Yeah, okay, so I want to finish that. I just want to make that really clear. And then the thing is that every time I lifted up the brush, the wind would blow and paint would just kind of drip down. I'm like, all right, we're just gonna make it look intentional.
That looks amazing.
And that is what happened.
I think you should just declare success and just run with that.
Really?
And she's painted our bow thruster here. Wow, that looks excellent. It's Paint Fest today. All right, here we go. We're gonna do this. It's gonna be great. This is our new bow thruster. Got the oil in it.
Let's see.
Does it sound like we got oil in it? It doesn't sound like we got a lot of oil in it. But
I don't know what it's supposed to sound like, but it's got a neat clicky sound.
all right. It's got to go on the top here. Yeah, so there's this tube in the boat. It comes all the way up to here. And so here is actually above the water line.
I saw down there that
There's a hole.
So you got a hole in the boat. There's a hole in the boat, but no water's coming in. It's always good to have, you know, slippery, greasy hands when you're doing something like this. We don't want to drop it.
Yeah, right on the edge of the water. So we're putting the bow thruster back in.
Yeah. Great. There's
Michelle,
Michelle.
are we gonna like drop this in the water and then pull it up?
Yes, so you're going to hand it to me into the dinghy, and he's going to retrieve the line from inside the bow locker.
So it's just gonna be like threading a needle, but the boat's the needle.
The boat's the needle, and we're doing it in the water, through the water. So
And the
this
thread weighs
shaft is
15
filled
pounds.
with,
It took me freaking a couple of days to make these custom screws for this.
Artisanal screws.
So why is this risky and why am I taking a video?
Well, this thing is a very expensive piece of equipment. We're going to drop it in the water.
Oh.
Okay, power on. Okay, bow thruster's on. Okay, down. Yes!
Beautiful!
It's in!
Yeah!
Man, that was a lot of work. Holy criminy, that was like 2 days beating on it to get it to come out. Bow thruster, refrigerator, turbocharger, sail track, USB charger, iPad mount.
I'm reading a textbook. That's what I did today.
We're ready to roll, baby. All right,
Alrighty.
done.
We good?
We're good.
Alright, time for cleanup. That
Yeah, time for a gin and tonic.
doesn't